Okay, so what if you could build just one AI chatbot and have it work everywhere? I'm talking Slack, Discord, Telegram, all of them, all at the same time. Well, today we're going to dive into LangBot. It's an open source platform that's trying to be exactly that, a single, unified operating system for all your bots.
You know how it is. You get this amazing idea for a chatbot. You build it, it works great, but only on one app. Then you need it on Slack for your team, Discord for your community, maybe Telegram for your users, and that's when you hit the wall. You suddenly realize that making that one bot work across all those apps is this incredibly frustrating nightmare of tangled code and conflicting rules.
And that really gets to the heart of the problem for any developer out there. It's this dream of building one bot that can live on all these different platforms.
I mean, just look at this list. It is a developer's worst nightmare. Every single one of these platforms, WeChat, Discord, Slack, they all have their own unique APIs, their own rulebooks, their own special way of doing things. So what does that mean for you? It means you don't get to build one bot. Oh no. You have to build and maintain a totally separate bot for each and every platform. It's just a massive headache of doing the same work over and over again.
Okay, so this is exactly where LangBot enters the picture. It was literally designed from the ground up to be the central hub that solves this fragmentation mess once and for all.
So what is it exactly? Well, LangBot is an open source platform for building chatbots that are made to work with large language models. But here's the real magic. It's built to connect to all those different messaging apps at the same time. So you really shouldn't think of it as just another tool. It's more like a central command center, an operating system for your entire bot army. And when you peek under the hood, you start to see why this is such a game changer. First off, it's not some weekend project. Its architecture is stable and ready for production. Your bots aren't just stuck with text either. They can be multimodal, handling images and voice. And crucially, it actually delivers on that cross-platform promise, all while being low-code, so you can get started super fast. It's got the power, but it's also incredibly accessible.
All right, so how does LangBot pull off all this flexibility? What's the secret sauce? Well, the core of its power, the real genius, is in its unique approach to plugins.
Yep, LangBot's entire architecture is built around two very different types of plugins. And honestly, if you can understand the difference between these two, you've basically unlocked the key to everything this platform can do.
So on one side, you've got your event-driven plugins. Think of these as reactive. They just sit there and listen for something specific to happen, like a new user joining the chat or someone typing a certain keyword. Then, on the other side, you have the model-driven plugins. These are proactive. The big AI model itself actually decides when it needs to call one of these plugins to handle a more complex job.
Let's break that down a bit more, because this is important. An event listener is triggered by a simple event, and its response is almost instant. It's perfect for things like auto-replies or welcoming new members. The analogy here is spot on. It's like a security camera that just starts recording when it senses motion. It's a direct, simple reaction. Now, a model-driven plugin is totally different. It gets triggered only when the AI understands the intent behind what a user is asking. It's a little slower, sure, because the model has to think, but it's way more powerful. This is how your bot can search a database or use a special tool. It's not a camera, it's more like a detective who stops, analyzes the situation, and realizes they need to call in a forensics expert to figure out a clue.
Okay, that sounds really powerful, right? But I know what you're thinking. This must be a total pain to set up. Well, that's the other big surprise here. LangBot is designed to be ridiculously easy to get going.
Seriously, thanks to Docker, getting a full LangBot system up and running is just 3 simple steps. You grab the code, you run one single command in your terminal, and that's it. You're done. You're ready to open the web dashboard. That's what low-code should feel like. You're literally up and running in just a few minutes.
And that last step? It's as easy as pointing your web browser to your server on port 5300. That one little command you ran gives you this entire web interface to manage everything, your bots, your models, your plugins, without ever having to look at a command line again if you don't want to.
So once you are up and running, what can you actually do with this thing? This is where we go way beyond simple chatbots and start talking about building true AI agent systems.
Yeah, this is all about creating real agent capabilities. We're talking about building bots that can have conversations using voice and images. You can design agents that handle complex, multi-step tasks, like a bot that takes a customer's order, then checks the inventory, and finally sends a confirmation all by itself. You could hook it up to outside tools like web search or a calculator and build completely custom workflows to control exactly how every message gets handled.
Now, what makes all this connection to the outside world possible is something called MCP, the Multi-Tool Communication Protocol. The easiest way to think about it is like a universal adapter for AI tools. It creates a standard way for the language model to talk to any tool. Doesn't matter if it's a simple app or a complex company database. And that means your bot is never locked into one ecosystem. It can connect to a basically unlimited universe of services.
So, by solving that huge fragmentation problem with a platform that's powerful, super extensible, and easy to use, LangBot gives you a single hub to finally build the AI assistant you've always been thinking about. Your universal bot is ready to go. The only question left is, what are you going to build first?